Good morning, everyone. It's great to be back here for the second time in InnoEx. And wow, look at the stage, look at the organization. Congratulations, Ms. Fee and team. Very well done. I'm really inspired by the one picture Ms. Fee showed. Throughout this talk, for the next 5 minutes, keep that picture in mind. What is the journey you're going to take? And let me tell you the stories of 10 Vietnamese startups and also 3 Taiwanese startups who are present in the stage, inspired by them. My talk is about the inspiration of human application of technology. Hello, my name is Sudeepto Roy. I am a Vice President of Engineering at Qualcomm based in California. And I have one of the best jobs at Qualcomm because we get to work with startups who use our technology in the service of society. So I will talk about that story, that fascinating story. Qualcomm is celebrating its 40th birthday this year. We have turned 40. We used to be a startup once. And the name Qualcomm, maybe some of you know this, actually stands for quality communications. Anything wireless, cellular, Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, NFC, GPS, anything wireless is what Qualcomm brings to the world. We continuously invest in R&D for wireless. We continuously standardize, and we bring those technologies in all the form factors that you see over here, whether it's a phone, whether it's a laptop, whether it's a car, whether it's a drone, whether it's a robot. This is the mainstay of Qualcomm. But once you're good at communication, you also realize what you do with the communication, and that's where computing comes in. So today, you can buy laptops with the fastest processors that are based on Qualcomm's architecture. And once you do compute, you can do intelligence. So this trifecta of connectivity, compute, and intelligence is where we find ourselves in the 5th decade of our journey. So with that background, this trifecta of compute, connectivity, and intelligence, let me spend a little bit of time about the kind of intelligence I'm referring to. This is intelligence in the edge. You're seeing a translation app running in the background. This is actually a very good use case of intelligence at the edge because this is relevant to what is happening right here in a shared space like ours. So now, think about it. The planet has close to 30 billion devices. These devices are phones, cars, laptops, tablets, drones. These devices are also connected to local servers. The local servers are connected to local network distribution points. In all of these, our vision is to embed intelligence. Why? If the intelligence is closest to where data is originated and where data is consumed, then you get many benefits. You get the benefits of speed, the latency. You get the benefits of reliability. You get the benefits of privacy. And frankly, it reduces the amount of energy consumption versus hitting the cloud, because all it takes is a charge of your phone in the night, a charge of your laptop in the night. So this is the vision of where we are trying to bring intelligence into smaller, tiny, battery-operated devices, of which there are billions in the planet. Now you may say, is that kind of intelligence very good? Well, it's getting better. Models are getting smaller, and the smaller models are actually giving very good performance. And I encourage you to go visit the startups on the other side of this wall, and you will see how they have used edge intelligence in their products and services. You'll be inspired by the work they have done. It's actually very, very, very exciting. So that brings me to Qualcomm's exhilarating journey in Vietnam. We have been in Vietnam for half of our existence. For 20 years, we have been very, very proud to be associated with Vietnamese cellular technology, Vietnamese vehicular technology, and increasingly now in inference data centers in 5G Open RAN technology. So each of the resolutions of the Vietnamese government, resolution 57, 59, 66, and 68, they inspire Qualcomm to synergize, to synthesize our strategy with Vietnam's strategy. So what we have done in the country, we are very inspired by the talent. My colleague, Mr. Nam Thieu, who is the president of Qualcomm Vietnam, says that some of the best mathematicians in the world are here in your country. And if you're good at math, you're good at AI. And there's the reason why we are in Vietnam, particularly to help AI talent grow, develop, and bring use cases not only for Vietnam, but frankly, for the world. Now, being Qualcomm, as an innovator, if you're an innovator, you need to be able to share your technology with the world. And one of the best ways to share your technology is actually to be able to protect your innovation through intellectual property, through patenting. And Qualcomm is very good at that. We innovate for the world. We actually don't make anything physical. If you think about it, Qualcomm's technology is always realized through the eyes of partners. Our technology is irrelevant if partners cannot use it to build their own products and services. But we also teach our partners how to protect their own innovations, because your innovations are built on top of ours. So I'm very pleased to mention that my team in Vietnam is investing in a free and online IP course that we will call as Learn to Protect Vietnam, Learn to Protect IP in Vietnam. And this course will be available in October, and it will be a resource for every researcher, every scientist, every engineer in Vietnam, any innovator in Vietnam, to learn about IP and patenting, right? So technology training, IP training, entrepreneurship training, this is the trifecta that we are bringing in support of the very, very important and forward-looking visionary resolutions of the Vietnamese government. So with that in mind, let me take a very quick moment to talk about the fantastic journey we have had over the last 5 years, working every year with 10 amazing startups. Each year we have been impressed by the ingenuity, the application, the service to society that each of these 10 startups are bringing. And they are in smart cities, they are in AI and data analytics, they are in agriculture. You'd be very impressed how advanced agricultural technology are in Vietnam. In fact, in our booth, you will see 2 startups who are investing in various kinds of very interesting agricultural technology. Please go take a look at them, right? Agriculture may seem simple, but look at the application of technology to improving sustainability, which is one of the themes of this conference. Turning to IPR, these 50 startups, you'd be very proud to learn, they have actually filed 146 patents. That number is actually bigger because these are published patents. We actually know how many patents are in flight before they're published. The real number is close to about 180. Let me put that in context. We recently met with the Vietnam Patent Office in Hanoi, and in a given year, about 1,000 domestic patents are being filed. So when you take the number of 180 patents, it's easily close to 3 to 5% of all patents that are produced in Vietnam by domestic Vietnamese companies. So these startups, whom you will meet on the way on the other side, they are actually representing innovation in the country, and they are the ones who are very prolific protectors of their own IP. So be inspired by them, and I hope their work will be the inspiration for other startups, other universities, other innovators to come behind them. So here are the fabulous 10. I don't have the time to go through each one of them, but if you look at their work, there are 6 of them are in AI and data analytics, 2 in agriculture, 1 in robotics, 1 in smart cities. And they're coming from, not only from Ho Chi Minh, some of them are from Da Nang, and some of them are from Hanoi also, right? So we try to use the length and breadth of Vietnam to find innovation and talent across the board. And the amazing thing is, each one of them is using AI in some form or other in their products and services, right? So AI is not some abstract problem. In fact, many of you might have seen the last couple of days, there was a paper from MIT saying that many generative AI use cases are actually not generating money. Well, you know what the answer to that problem is? These kind of startups. They are using AI for specific problems. They are not doing AI. They are solving their problem. They're just using AI as a tool. So when you use AI in service of your problem, the problem that you're trying to solve, we find that AI actually helps with the ROI quite a bit. If you approach it as an AI problem, it's actually not the right way. It's like saying, I do software when you are really in service of healthcare or accounting, right? It's the same thing with these 10 startups. So with that, I would like to say thank you to the organizers of InnoEx, Ms. Fee and team. It's an amazing forum. Really, really good job, and we are proud to be associated with you. Come on, Ban.